So I will address the elephant in the room. I did get a haircut. No, so I'll address the real elephant in the room, where I've been. Um, I kind of got discouraged from filming a little bit. I got kind of just scared off from some reactions I got from some people at my gym when I was filming, and it kind of discouraged me, so I kind of stopped. And I never really decided to pick back up. I kept posting on my TikTok, my Instagram, but I didn't really care about my YouTube, and I didn't take you guys with me, I guess, through that. And there's a lot that's happened since my last YouTube video, and I mean, a lot. I mean, I got up to 216 pounds and was enjoying spending time with my friends. And then about, I want to say 3 weeks ago, maybe 4, an incident occurred where I had got into an altercation with a guy, and I was trying to handle the situation calmly, and he ended up punching me in the face, which did end up breaking my nose. So as of that night, right after it happened, my parents took me to the hospital because obviously I couldn't drive. My nose was broken and was pouring blood. So I was stuck at the hospital till 4 in the morning with a broken nose, just for the doctors to send me home and be like, well, the bleeding stopped, but we can't do anything. It's too swollen. You'll have to go see a specialist. So then went home, and I couldn't work for those 2 days because the doctors in the emergency room told me that I couldn't do anything. So I took 2 days off of work, was just eating, trying to, I couldn't go work out, so I was just eating, get my cardio in, supplements, and then we went to see the specialist. Now, where it got out of hand is they got me an x-ray when I went into the emergency room. So the ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor, had my x-ray, and they didn't really let us see it when we were in the emergency room. They kind of just said, yeah, it's broken, we can't do anything, go see the specialist. Now the specialist actually let me look at it, and he looked at my nose. My nose wasn't all the way across my face. It had a bump, right here. You can kind of see where the red mark is, and the bone was broken. Now when he showed me the x-ray, the way the known nose bone is it's like this kind of arch. Now when he showed me mine, the arch was there. There was a piece in the middle just floating. One piece was cocked up a little bit, so that broke off, and then the other piece was bent straight out like that. So there was a piece floating in the middle, and my other bones were just bent out like that and then cocked up a little bit. So he couldn't really do anything unless he put me to sleep to really set it. So along with that, we found out I had a deviated septum on my right side, which I assumed so because I could only breathe out of the left side of my nose for as long as I can remember. So, obviously the doctor said I could go back to work, go back to working out, take it light. But if we're going to do the surgery, he can get me in Monday, and that's as soon as we could do it. So after thinking about it, obviously it scared me a lot. I decided to do the surgery because I didn't want to have a crooked nose. I don't think girls would like that. I don't think my parents would like that in pictures. I don't think I would like that. So I ended up getting the surgery to fix my nose and my deviated septum. Now, following the lead up to the surgery, I was very nervous, just kind of keeping to myself, freaking out. Then comes the surgery. Obviously, I don't remember any of it. I was put to sleep. But for 8 days, I had a hard cast over the outside of my nose, so it stopped right here, and was hard out. And then I had stents in my nose to keep my septum straight. Now, we found out from that I had a 95% blockage of the right nostril. So I couldn't breathe out. Maybe once in a blue moon of that 5% I could, which would explain my sleep troubles, my breathing troubles. So for 8 days, I pretty much had to resort to mouth breathing for anything. And I couldn't do anything but sit around. Obviously, I was also drugged up on painkillers and other stuff. So I really couldn't do anything. I was either sleeping, snacking, or watching a movie. For 8 days, I couldn't shower because I couldn't get my face wet. I then figured out how to shower without getting my face wet and wash my hair without getting my face wet, like on day 3, because I was like, I smell, can't get over it. I'm a very clean, cleanly person, so that irritated me a lot. So then after that, we had the 8 days. Finally, it was time to get them out. I got the stents out and the cast off. Now, this was about, I want to say, 2 weeks ago. Got that out, maybe. I could be wrong. But I want to say, actually, probably closer to like a week, week and a half. Got that out. Obviously, it wasn't the most comfortable thing, and I can't really show a picture because it's disgusting. Because it's just clear pipage and blood, which I don't think YouTube would really enjoy. And I don't think you guys really want to see that. But ended up getting that stuff out, off, whatever. And I do notice a difference. Like, I can breathe clearly through both nostrils, but I'm having trouble sleeping because I'm not used to it. For 8 days, I had to resort to mouth breathing. I'm not used to breathing out of the right side of my nose. And I get like head rushes from how much oxygen I get. So to think about it, getting punched in the face and my nose broken helped me find a deeper issue, was my deviated septum. Now, it doesn't mean the guy that broke my nose and punched me in the face was right by any means. He's still very in the wrong, and I don't know what to do about that. I have no clue what I should do about that. And honestly, that's none of your guys' business. That's more my personal part of what I want to do legally about it. But obviously, it did solve an issue for me, which doesn't make it any better that he did it. But I am glad that I figured that out and fixed that. But along with that, leading up to the surgery, I went out with my friends and I took my motorcycle, and then my motorcycle engine blew up on me while I was on my way home at about 10 o'clock at night. Shot a rod right through the piston. Come to find out there was a recall on it for improper oil levels. So that was good to figure out as I called my dad to come pick me up off the side of the road. So got the bike down to the dealership, got that figured out. But a lot has happened since I last touched the camera. And I want to apologize, but I also like want to know that it was justified of like, I had a lot going on at the time and I was very overwhelmed with it all and had a lot happening. So, and then I had other stuff in my personal life that I do want to keep off the internet. I had that happen too, and it really threw me for a loop. Also, looking for a new job kind of hurt. Trying to pursue fitness and content creation now. I'm looking at getting my personal trainer cert so I could start doing stuff more towards what I love doing, which is fitness and lifting and bodybuilding and all that. So looking forward to doing that more, and honestly back to filming and uploading normally ish, maybe not every day, but maybe every other day. I'm gonna figure it out and do it when I'm comfortable and not try to throw myself in the deep end of every single day filming and uploading and editing, blah 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 blah. I kind of want to take this slower, and how I should have at the start, kind of dip my toes in, see what happens, see about it. But I'm not going to take you guys to my lift today because I have some personal life stuff to handle at the gym with a friend of mine, and I don't think filming would be the greatest idea. But I did kind of want to come on here and let you guys know what's been going on in my life, and that I will be back to filming hopefully soon. Once I get some more personal life stuff figured out, it might be a day or two, but I promise I will get back to doing it because it's what I want to do. It's not really for you guys, it's kind of for me, but I hope you guys do enjoy it, what I do, and the effort I put in, and I'm trying. But ultimately, I wanted to let you guys know where I've been because I feel like I kind of just left with nothing, and that's not what I want to do. I don't want to ghost the internet, especially if I'm trying to make it. That's so weird. But I'm rambling because I don't really know how to end this because it's kind of like such a weird situation that I've been put in these past couple weeks to do this. So I've been through a lot in the past 3 weeks, so bear with me. And I promise you guys I will figure it out and start getting back to it. I've already started getting back to posting TikToks and Instagrams daily-ish or every other day. And I'm going to get back to YouTube as long as you guys bear with me. But thank you for bearing with me and watching and listening. I promise I'll be back with lifting, and I will see you guys in another YouTube video when I get my stuff together, really.